Entertainment is probably killing your gains. You don't really think of it as a bad habit when you think about it, like entertainment. What's entertainment to you? Scrolling TikTok, just watching reels, watching shit on YouTube, documentaries, anything, even reading books. Even that could be just considered as entertainment. Why? Well, the thing is, it depends. Acting is what gets you progress, not learning about things. And that's why just even things that seem productive might be considered as bad habits because you're actually just delaying the action by feeling productive, by fucking reading books. And don't get me wrong, this fucking camera is stacked on like a shelf of books. I have like 20 right there, another 10 fucking here. Then I get a Kindle, so I read books, I read them a lot. This was the thing that I actually struggled with because I was reading all, I was making systems, making notes, like the notes of 40 Laws of Power, which I made are like fucking 50,000 words. That's extremely big. And I didn't really act on it, so it was just a fucking waste of time, even though it took me a month. I like reading books, that's the thing. What I'm saying right now is that even things that feel productive are actually bad for you because you could be spending the time you spend reading a book, making a system, things like this, on actually practicing the things that the books taught you. And if you were to do it, then the progress is gonna be like fucking awesome. Another thing is that it feels productive. And when things feel productive, you do more of them. And it just ends up being a never ending spiral of going to the bottom because you're gonna just be mentally masturbating. And that's precisely what this is. You're doing something, it feels good, so you do more of it. And yeah, you think you're progressing, you think you're doing more, you think you're being productive, you think you're moving somewhere in life, but actually you're not. You're just feeling like it. And it's the insidious thing with, like, yeah, most of things. When it feels good, you do more of it, and you think you're doing something, but you're actually fucking not. How do you change this? How do you stop mentally masturbating? How do you start actually progressing? How do you quit this bad habit, this entertainment in the way I take it? You continue doing what you do, but you just act on it. It seems fucking simple, but it's fucking true. You read a book, you see, go and talk to people when you're smiling. That's Dale Carnegie's How to Be Friends and Influence People. Smiling wins over hearts. And after you read this chapter, you just go out. If you have like really big balls, you go out into the real world. You go into some cafe and just fucking try it like this. Or you can just bring the book with you, sit down in the cafe, and just fucking try the things. You could be there for like 2 3 hours, and you can just experiment with the things the book tells you to do, and you can literally just learn a book in a day, which is fucking crazy because if you were to do this, you could fucking 300 books a year, and this means your brain will be fucking awesome, and yeah, your progress will be just like that. The reason why I told you also that TikTok is considered the same level as fucking reading books is some people that just watch TikTok scroll there see you tip like smile when you're talking to people, and they're just gonna like fucking do this. And the thing is, they don't have to invest so much time just reading a book. It's like a multi-hour thing. They can just watch fucking 10 seconds of a fucking short form content that just deletes their brain. And but if they tried, then yeah, they made more progress with you. Don't quit this type of entertainment. Just learn to change the way you do it. Though, on the other hand, if you're still stuck in the basic TikTok brain side of things, where you just watch it for the sake of fucking not being bored, which is totally subhuman, like what the fuck, do something with your life, then the actual way to get rid of this entertainment is just deleting the apps. I know, fucking mind boggling evidence and mind boggling advice. It makes sense. It fucking works because what's the best way to get rid of your TikTok addiction? Fucking deleting TikTok. Okay, you might then go scroll on Instagram. Okay, delete Instagram. Okay, you might then go fucking scroll, which is fucking pathetic, by the way, on YouTube. You do that also. You just delete every app that just forces you to be mindless, and bam, you have suddenly like 4 hours more in your day. And the thing is, if you don't fill these 4 hours, you're gonna find a way to just do the bad habits anyway. So, how do you fill the time that you just got suddenly out of nowhere when you stop consuming content? You do something productive with it. I know, fucking crazy. This could be reading books and acting on them, not just reading them. Though just reading them would be actually better for your focus. And anyways, doesn't matter. You replace the time you spend scrolling, you spend entertaining yourself, you spend fucking jacking off or something, with time that you're gonna use for actual things. And since you have 4 times, you could start a business. See what I did there? You could go out and socialize. I'm not doing that. You could and exercise. I'm doing that. You could start a new hobby like jiu-jitsu. You could start painting. You could start sculpting. You could start fucking playing chess or something to be like top G. You can literally like do anything. 4 hours is that's a lot of time, and if you spend like 4 hours every day on some venture, you're gonna be better than 99% of people like by 6 months, and it's fucking crazy. It would be like, for example, in jiu-jitsu, if you were to spare 4 hours every day doing something like training, you would get your blue belt in like a year or even less. It's like this, a black belt in 5 years, and that's totally normal. Because if you spend that much time, it'll be weird if you weren't not to get like the greatest results. So if you stop doing fucking bullshit and start doing something that's real, the world's your oyster. You could do anything and everything. You could be a Mr. Olympia, you could be a fucking Albert Einstein, you could be a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu or fucking Kyokushin. And that's it. Also, one little caveat here. I wouldn't really, like, really delete YouTube because, yeah, you stop watching me. That's counterproductive. And also, YouTube is like the only place that's actually good for learning. Other than, of course, reading books. Download the Kindle so you can do it on your phone, on your PC, by the way. But just watch the things you're doing. And when you start to like watch a video, make sure you just act as soon as you can on top of it. Like you learn about editing, so you just go and watch a video, or not even watch a video, just download some random clips of the internet and just try the editing trick. And the thing is, the sooner you do it, the more you're gonna retain and the more you're gonna progress. The progress just tapers off around like a day. So after a day of not doing it, the progress just drops. And once it drops, it's yeah, we're gonna have to like either revise it or just move to something else. So the best thing would be like deliberate practice, where you just learn something and do it right away. But that's topic for another video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, whatever you want to do, share it if you have like big balls, which I hope you do. And yeah, I would really appreciate you if you support me on this little adventure of mine, this project of mine, where I try to help people who are in the same place or even like in front of me, but who didn't experience the same shit as I did, who don't have the same wisdom as I do. And since I'm continuing to improve, the wisdom I'm sharing is gonna be like fucking awesome, and it's gonna just get better. So you're gonna have to watch if you like take part of it. Anyways, hit the subscribe button. Your balls are gonna grow, and yeah, stop mentally masturbating.